Alright, I'm finally back to do another store review. Yes, I am back to do another store review. I finally got a restaurant review done. Now it's time for a store review. But you guys know the drill. If you guys want to be notified for future videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I have a goal to hit 1K subs in the future. If we hit 1K subs, I'll give you guys a super reward video. And I'm planning on possibly, I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not, because I really want to give you guys as many reward videos as possible, but I'm going to try to get some reward videos planned, maybe on the way to 1K. But 1K will definitely be a reward video for you guys. It'll definitely be one. But yeah, anywho, basically in this video, I'm gonna be reviewing Mosers. Yes, Mosers. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Mosers. But actually, before we do that, I actually need to talk about, something. I was reading some reviews here, you know. I didn't mean to do reviews. I've been up all night. I did not sleep at all last night. I was trying to go to sleep, but I messed my mattress up when I'm sleeping on my bed because I needed to, I had problems with, my dog got sick and he puked on the little sheet, so I was trying to wash the sheet and all that. And I guess I didn't have it on there right, or it's not on there right or something like that, because it's all, I'm laying on it, it's sinking me in there, and I'm like, that's not going to be very good for me, my neck's going to hurt. So I decided just to stay up, because I have nowhere else to really lay down. I really don't. My dad has his bed, and Keegan's got his, but his bed's a lot smaller and all that, and, I don't want to get all walking all over his toys and all in his room either. So yeah, but yeah, I did really do some reviews, and one of these kind of came across this. If you guys don't want to listen to this, this will only be a couple probably minutes, and I'll probably put a time code in here, but I need to point this out because this is so selfish, but and stupid of people to do. But oops, I think I spoiled that. I did not mean to do that, but we'll get to the score there in a second. But I meant to erase that. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm really trying to work on my editing skills. I've been just very busy, overwhelmed. My medication's messed up right now, so I don't want people to think I'm making crappy videos and being lazy, because I'm really not trying to. I'm just very overwhelmed with things right now. So, yeah. But anywho, now that I've said that, yeah, sorry about that mess up, but it's alright. It's a simple mistake, but yeah, I kind of wish I revealed the score thing afterwards, but there's nothing I can do about that. But anywho, this is what kind of got my attention. So, I was reading some of the comments, some of the reviews, and I really don't know why I just did it without thinking, because I don't normally do that. Like I said, I'm just zoning out and not thinking very well, which is kind of funny, because, this is the only night where I've stayed up all night, so I don't, I slept the night before and all that, so I don't know why it's like that, but it's like I'm just not thinking as well as I used to. I don't know. I need more hours of sleep, but I don't know. I'm talking to my therapist and all that about that, and I have a doctor, so, but anywho, speaking of which and all that stuff, let's talk about this comment here. So I was reading comments, and I did stumble across some people are saying, how the food and stuff's expensive at Mosers and all that, and this and that. which is fine, they're allowed to have my own opinion, and I do agree the food is kind of expensive, which I'll get to my whole experience with Mosers in a second. But this comment here, this person is just a freaking asshole. This person's an asshole. So this person is saying nothing beats going to church, then stopping by for a sandwich, and yada yada, and then basically is pointing out a man is dressed up as a girl, checking people out. We left immediately, and we'll drive an extra 10 minutes to shop for Amish for now on. Absolutely disgusting and should not be allowed around families and children. Okay. So this person is basically saying, because I don't think, I'm going to clarify here, I've been to this Moser so many times, I've not seen anybody dressed up like a man dressed up as a woman and all that, but perhaps maybe this man may be transgender and has had a sex change or something, It's possible because, honestly, getting surgery is freaking expensive. I'm not gonna lie, I want to freaking put, fake teeth in my mouth, but they want to charge $2,000 per tooth just to, which is it's outrageous how expensive that crap is. I could probably end up just going to another country and doing it. I really could. I could freaking go to another country and probably spend less money than what they're charging here. And I mean, I get that, that prices have gone up because of the pandemic and all that, but that's been a problem even before the pandemic. Medical crap has always been freaking expensive. It's always been like that all the time. I mean, they have insurance. It doesn't cover crap very well, and when it does, it's very hard to get crap in when you need it. My teeth were really bad. The dentist people did fix it, but they were really bad, and they still freaking made me wait. Even though it was kind of an emergency, they made me freaking wait until I had to get them done and all that. And I'm just because they're not supposed to, they'll put you immediately in if it's really bad. It was freaking bad. And I mean, the dentists are probably doing the best they can, but when it comes to that, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting sick of this whole insurance crap and all that. So I can kind of understand why some of these people, can't afford, this stuff. But I know some people do it also just to be pedophiles. That they do this. There's people out there that do that stuff. But I think that's just stupid. Why would you criticize? They're basically criticizing people like that, and basically not wanting kids to be around them and all that. Well, why should kids be around people like you? I mean, that's just ridiculous, I'm this person's being a freaking pedophile here. Trying to criticize this dude for wearing a dress and all that. I guarantee this freaking person probably is transgender too. I don't know. I mean, my friend Cole, he's not transgender, but he wears girl clothes and all that. He wears girl clothes and all that. So it's possible that I don't know. It's just kind of ridiculous. It's just freaking ridiculous. I feel like we're kind of in a similar society of what we were, what they were back in the day too. And I just feel like some of these people just need to kind of just I don't know. I mean, it's better than it was back then, but back then, with people like me who have autism and all that, I had very difficult times and all that, and with black people not getting accepted, there was things like that. That's why we celebrate Martin King Jr. That's why we get a Pacific month for every person, and all that, type of person, we got Black History Month and whatnot, but yeah, this is something that just frustrates me, because these are the kind of people that are disrespectful, and I'm just these people need to learn that it's not okay to do this stuff. and I don't usually call out this stuff. People are right to have their own opinion, but when they're trashing on other people, that's ridiculous. That's unnecessary. And when you see people like this, then people like this should not be like you shouldn't be around these kind of people. But I don't know, it's just freaking ridiculous. And I don't know, I'm like, and these people go to church too. So I'm like, so are you basically, so you're, like, I don't know, you're basically, like, you go to church and all that for, like, God and all that, and, like, I don't know, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know, I'm like, I mean, people do have different beliefs, too, but I don't know, I'm like, I just think it's ridiculous. Like, if you go to church, like, usually you go to church to believe in God. Not always, there are churches that don't have gods in them, because there are religions around that, but the fact that I guarantee this person believes in God and all, I think he might have said that somewhere, I don't know, but yeah, that's just ridiculous, though. But I don't know, I just don't want people, I don't want people to think, that, I don't want people to think, that I hate everyone's opinions and all that, because I don't normally hate what people think, but that one's just uncalled for. But I think I've been on this a lot longer than I wanted to, but let's go ahead and just get back to the Mosers thing. So yeah, anywho, sorry about all that. Like, I wanted to talk about, like, my opinion on this comment and all that. So if you guys want to actually see it, you guys can check it out and all that. Like, it's a disrespectful comment, and, I'm like, I kind of hate how people get criticized and all that, just stuff like that. But it's all right. It's done. It's over. But now let's get back to the review. So anywho, yeah, I'm gonna say right here though that this store, like, I've already revealed it. If I I could cut out, like, again, I cut out that other part, but I technically already revealed it, so I'm going to go ahead and just get the score out of the way, so people, who do watch my thoughts on the comment, know what it is. But yeah, this store is definitely bad, and 28 points. But yes, it is definitely bad. Like, the employees there are very nice. Like, I haven't had too much problems with the employees. But my main problem is the freaking stores. Like, all of them. Not to say there's a whole bunch of there really isn't that many stores, apparently. Like, it sounds like it might be a Missouri thing. I don't know, it may be a Missouri thing, but I'm not really sure. But like, I don't know if this is a Missouri thing only, but it sounds like they're open, I know Mosers has been bought out, so hopefully these problems will be solved. But as the time being, but yeah, I feel like, I've gone to a lot of these stores, and yeah, although they're very nice employees for the most part. The one in Fulton, like, that guy seems kind of a little bit, I don't know, he seems a little bit not very friendly. Like, he sounded kind of like he was a grumpy guy, but he didn't seem flat out rude. But otherwise, yeah, the employees here are very nice. However, the prices, my God, the freaking prices are just outrageous. They are freaking outrageous at this store. They really are. And they keep going up. They keep freaking going up more and more and more. They just keep going up. I mean, Mosers apparently, I guess, has always been expensive. And yes, it has. But here more recently, compared to other stores, they have gone up a lot more. Like, a box of lasagna for here, it ain't even a freaking family size one. They want over $20 for it. And I want to clarify, this is not a family size box of lasagna. So it's enough to probably feed like one person, maybe two, but that's really about it. And I usually like to get the family size because I like to eat a couple things of lasagna. If I get the size they got here, I don't get, a whole lot of lasagna. But I swear Garfield would be so mad. He would be so pissed off if he found out how expensive it was. I'm sure he wouldn't care, but his owner probably, his owner John would definitely not want to pay that much money for a box of lasagna. But yeah, it's freaking expensive. And I mean, other stores has gone up too. It's freaking ridiculous. Like I said, the prices are freaking outrageous. They are freaking outrageous. They are so expensive, and this is definitely a problem people are having. And I mean, the COVID-19 thing, hit and all that, but I think part of the problem is too, a lot of this stuff, not the food necessarily, but some of the other stuff is kind of just, it's from like other countries and all that, so they gotta like ship it out and all that, and it's kind of annoying and all that. But I'm thinking about maybe doing a separate video talking about my thoughts on the whole price thing, because it's freaking ridiculous. But I will say though that like not only the food's very expensive, but like I mean there are deals sometimes, but there aren't that many. Like the deals are not even deals. They're not deals anymore. Like it feels like they have like these deals, but you're still paying a crap ton of money for this crap. More than you should. I just think it's ridiculous, and not to mention there ain't that much stuff to buy. There really isn't. But there ain't that much stuff to buy at Mosers. I mean, you'd be better off going to Schnucks or Schulte's, or I don't know if Schulte's is in other. I think actually Schulte's might be in other places. I don't know. I remember looking it up on Google Maps and only seeing it in one location, so I don't know. Because it could be just a Jefferson City thing, because I know some places are just exclusive to either a state or, a certain city or town, whichever. But I do know that they have a lot more options and all that. I mean, they're expensive too, but you're going to get a lot more options, and it's cheaper. I know because we've shopped at Hy-Vee before. The problem is my dad's kind of stubborn and rather shop at Mosers and all that, so that's why we shop at Mosers. I wouldn't shop there that much. I could probably get a couple things here and there, but there ain't a lot there to really buy. There ain't a lot of options. But there's not a lot of options to buy things, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of ridiculous, But I don't know if I have a whole lot to really say about it. I don't know, because there's really not, I don't have a whole lot of experience with this place, because, I mean, I've been to a couple of them, yes, but there's not really a whole lot of them, and I mean, you usually go there just to buy groceries, but I will say, though, that, like, I have recorded 2 of them. I don't know if I ever got the one in the Mosers in Columbia, but I did get the 2 of them. I got the Mosers, and I don't know if I'm gonna plan on probably getting the one in Columbia or not, because that's the thing, they're identical. I usually try to record stuff either if they change the store enough, or if they not just change it, but they redo it, because I think they might be redoing the stores down the road because they've been bought out by another company, but that's not gonna be for a whole nother year, because the deal has to go through and all that. But I don't know I don't know who the company is exactly that's buying them, but I do know that another company bought them out. I think actually it may have been it may have been a family too. I don't know. But I'm hoping maybe these prices will go down a bit, because this is going to hurt the store in a long run, because people are not going to want to shop here. The reason why the one in Holt Summit is doing so well is because there's not a lot of competition. It's the only store to go to. I mean, you got Dollar General and all, but Dollar General has got hardly any groceries. They got some food here and there, but they don't have a lot of groceries to buy stuff at. So yeah, but But yeah, they are freaking just outrageously expensive. They are, and like I said, that's probably gonna hurt them because I think they're starting to open up more stores and all that. So I don't know. I forgot to do something though, because otherwise people are not gonna. They're gonna lose money because people are not gonna want to pay for that. Because at this point, it feels like you're going to a freaking, like freaking Disney World or something. At this point, where you're spending a lot more money on something that's not really worth it, Because I've been hearing people have been complaining about that. I haven't been to Disney World. This is just going off what people have been saying, but yeah, I mean, they have changed a lot of stuff in their parks too. So I mean, it makes sense, but that's kind of the same problem with Mosers. There's not really a lot to go with here, and I've been hearing they have really good meats, but the problem is a lot of it crap's expensive and all that, I mean, I eat meat, but I don't eat a lot of meat, and when I live on my own, I'm probably not gonna shop at Mosers that much. I'm actually kind of concerned I might have to go to Fulton to live there. I don't really want to live in Fulton. I'd rather live in Jeff, buy more options. The problem is it's taking a little while to get there, and I've been kind of dealing with a lot of stress at home and all that. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna try to figure that stuff out too, because that'll probably help me with my videos and all that. But I don't know, but I was gonna say too, the Mosers and the one in Holt Summit I did record. I recorded that one, and then the one in there's one in Fulton I recorded too. The reason why I recorded that one is because that one used to be a Gerbs. It was a Gerbs, and then it got turned into a Mosers. And ironically, right next to it was a Kmart, apparently, but I was looking on Google Maps, and it doesn't show a Kmart, so that Kmart must have shut down, like, years ago, because the one in Jeff, that one was there forever, and so was the one in Columbia, too, so that's interesting, but I don't know. But I do know they closed the Mosers down in Jeff too. They closed one down in Jeff. It actually got took over by Aldi's. So yeah, I don't know much about Aldi's. I haven't shopped there much, but I did go over there for a field trip in Hannibal with my teacher. We walked there and all that, but otherwise, they didn't really do a whole lot, else there. But I mean, I haven't really been there that much. But I don't know. I guess if you guys have been to Mosers, let me know what you guys think, because I don't know. They're not a big company. It feels like right now. I don't know if they're going to continue to get that way if they keep having their prices the way they are. I mean, if they took the prices down, that would actually boot this one all the way up to the good. But the fact that they're a grocery store and all that, it's like that's what really boots them down, because that's the whole reason to go to Mosers, And I mean, I'll buy some stuff there occasionally. That's why I got a 28 points and not a very low bad, because the employees there are nice. It's very clean and organized. It's very organized. But it's just so expensive. It's so expensive. But I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and let things go from here. I better go find some cash. And I better go dig out some cash in my, piggy bank or something. Anywho, see you guys later. Bye-bye.